Good afternoon. My name is Rachel Stevens, Interim Director of Student Life, and I'm delighted to be here with you all today. This afternoon, we're going to recognize some outstanding students, not only for their academic achievement, but also for their leadership. All of the students we'll be honoring today have proven that they have what it takes in the classroom and what it takes to lead people by modeling the way for others to follow. At this time, it is my honor to introduce you to one of the leaders of our campus. He is an advocate for student leadership development and a great friend to all of our students. Here to welcome you is the 11th Chancellor of the University of Tennessee at Martin, Dr. Keith Carver.
Today, we're here to celebrate the best part about UT Martin. And sometimes when you think about the best part, we talk about our programs, we talk about the great athletic teams we pose, we talk about our academic programs of distinction, but today we're here to honor our people. And in addition to our faculty and staff, which are great, the faculty and staff are here because we have outstanding students. And I look at this group of students and I think about the organizations they represent, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud every day to be a Skyhawk. So I'm standing between you guys and a lot of honors today, so we'll commence with it. So thank you so much, and thanks to all the parents and families for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Carver. Also joining us today are a few of our other leaders of our campus. They work tirelessly for all of us, and we could not do what we do without their guidance. First is Dr. Andy Luter, the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, a great friend and advocate of our students. Thank you, Dr. Luter. We also have another amazing member of our Student Affairs team who's going to hate me for saying this, but he's my boss, and I'm going to, who's wonderful and is a great friend to all of us, John Abel, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. It's now time for our first presentation of the day. This award recognizes a student that has excelled as a student employee. The Beth Malone Outstanding Student Employee Award recognizes a UTM student employee with outstanding job performance, a strong commitment to the university, and the initiative to go above and beyond the job requirements. Given in honor and memory of longtime employee and student advocate Beth Malone, this award is presented each fall and spring and includes a cash award as well as an engraved plaque. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and invite the members of Beth Malone's family to the stage for the presentation, while I tell you a little bit about this semester's recipient. This semester's recipient has been a student worker on campus for the past 3 years. His nominator notes that he is mature beyond his years, has great interpersonal skills, and is one of the best representatives of the university that they have ever seen. He's always ready, willing, and able to step up to fill the gaps. He has spearheaded multiple initiatives in the office, from attempting to solve problems through data and research to taking on responsibility of executing a signature campus program with very little professional staff oversight. I've had the privilege of knowing and working with him since his first day on campus, but I wanted to let his immediate supervisor also come talk just a minute about why he was selected for this award.
This individual works harder than anybody I know. When I transitioned to this professional staff job this summer, they made my life so much easier, providing a wealth of knowledge and a go-getter attitude. They're constantly giving a positive attitude to our entire campus, and when I think of what it means to be a student leader and a Skyhawk, I think of this student. So it is now my honor to announce the Beth Malone Award winner is now Terry Bingham.
Sir, you forgot something.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. So this is an award that we give out every semester through financial aid and through the wonderful generosity of the Malone family. It just got to be a very special one as Terry is leaving us in a few weeks to graduate. So thanks for letting us indulge in that for just a moment. Next to come to this stage is to wow, I got all emotional and now I'm all like tore up, so give me just a second. Coming to the stage next to present the Martin Kiwanis Award for Leadership and Service is John Mayross, president of the Martin Kiwanis Club.
The Martin Kiwanis Award for Leadership and Service is a $1,000 scholarship given annually in recognition of Dr. S.K. Airy, a longtime faculty member at UT Martin and charter member of the Martin Kiwanis Club. The impact he has made on our community has been tremendous, and this award honors a student who is following in his footsteps. The student who wins this award must show achievement in the areas of academics, leadership in co-curricular activities, and citizenship and service to school and community. Specifically, the award recipient should have demonstrated leadership and service to youth and children. Additionally, the recipient must have achieved an Eagle Scout or Girl Scout level in the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts of America, or have been involved in the Collegiate Circle K Club. This year's recipient is all of these things and more. He has been actively involved throughout the campus. He is an active member of the American Meteorological Society and is currently serving as the president of the Student Alumni Council. He has spent the last year and a half mentoring and working with students through his role as a resident assistant. Not only is he an Eagle Scout, he is also continues to give back by serving as the Assistant Scout Master for Troop 594. This year's honoree truly embodies the spirit of the Martin Kiwanis Award for Leadership and Service. Please join me in congratulating Carter Vandrusick.
Thank you so much, John, and congratulations again, Carter. Next, I'd like to invite to the stage Mr. John Abel, Assistant Vice Chancellor, to present the Who's Who recognition.
Well, good afternoon. I got a couple good afternoons. Good. I heard you. Well, I want to tell you how excited I am to do this, and those that know me, especially as Rachel, I don't like being in front of people. I don't like speaking. I like working in the background to make things happen. So, asking Rachel what help she needed, I said, I'll announce who's who. I've done it plenty of times, but I enjoy it. This is what I look forward to because we get to recognize some of the absolute best students that we have. Absolutely. They're right here. They're some of the best. You won't find any better. And I was trying to think this week, how could I illustrate everyone else what they mean to this campus? And what I came up with, and if you know me, you know I'm a big baseball fan, right? Those that know me well, I'm a real big baseball fan, been a baseball fan from the moment I knew what baseball was. And as a kid, me and my buddies would get together and play baseball. And some of you may have done this as well. Before you played, you made a lineup. And we would sit down, we'd make a lineup. Who's batting first, who's batting second. We would write it out. And then to fill it out, you had to get up there and act like that person as well. You knew their batting stance, you knew everything about them. You tried to emulate them. They were the all-stars. They were the best of the best. And my lineup would be Ricky Henderson. And I'd show you how Ricky used to bat, but I probably couldn't get back out of that position if you know how Ricky Henderson used to go to the plate. I'd follow that up with Ozzy Smith, one of the best ever. Keith will show you the backflip when he comes up here that Ozzy used to do when he comes up to stage, right? George Brett. I'd follow him up then with Bo Jackson. I'd throw a Mark McGuire in there. That was my favorite, right? I'd follow maybe him up with Darryl Strawberry. And I was infatuated with these people. I wanted to emulate them, and I would pretend to be them because they were the all-stars. They were the best of the best, okay? The only rule we had was there was no Atlanta Braves in that list, and that's a joke for Keith. So we might have let Dale Murphy get in the lineup. We might have let Dale Murphy. But they were the best of the best. As a kid, I was trying to emulate them, those absolute all-stars. Folks, that's what we have here today, are our all-stars. So if I was making that lineup, if I had that lineup card, I'd probably have Dylan Ingram hit leadoff, right? I watched him play wiffle ball this week. He could do leadoff, okay? Sidney Barksdale could probably bat second. Sean Hackett, I'd throw in there third. Derek Burton, you'd hit cleanup, no doubt. Terry Bingham, to be in that lineup. Ashlyn Page, Maddie Smith, Sean Hackett. I could go on and on and on, but we can't hit 45 people in our lineup in baseball. But at UT Martin, we can. Folks, these are our all-stars. These are the ones our other students should be trying to emulate. These are ones that I think of that I try to emulate because you teach me stuff when I watch how you behave. And I'm not that guy that's out front. I'm usually in the back paying attention. I saw some of you at Young Gravy the other night. You behaved, and I appreciate that. So, and all of your parents in the background going, who is Young Gravy? Did they have dinner? What was going on? So, but we had a good time with Young Gravy. Anyway, they're our all-stars. They are our best of the best of the best. And it is my pleasure to be here to announce them and recognize them today. The Who's Who among students at the University of Tennessee Martin is a prestigious award that honors the best of our students who truly represent things that make UT Martin great. I'm getting back on script so Rachel doesn't get on to me. Today we will induct some excellent UT Martin students into the Who's Who records. Faculty and staff from across campus have nominated these students they felt were worthy of the honor. The nominated students were then reviewed by a committee based upon their academic achievement, their participation and leadership in academic and co-curricular activities. And we have students here that have been presidents and officers of their Greek organizations. We have PEP leaders. We have leaders at our campus radio station. We have leaders in SAC with our alumni group. We have an outstanding student worker award winner now among us, right? We have got students that have led in tons of different student organizations and in lots of leadership opportunities across campus. So they were judged by that. And then by their service to the university and to the community. And we've got some folks that have done some outstanding things to better their community, this campus and their community. The committee had the daunting task of narrowing those nominees down to the 45 students that we will honor today. These are some of the best in and out of the classroom. They are our all-stars without a doubt. So at this time, I'm going to ask Dr. Carver, Dr. Luter to come to the stage, and we will recognize these students. Student, as your name is called, we'll ask you to please enter to this side of the stage. You'll come across, receive your medallion, and exit over there. I'll go ahead and ask you now to start lining up. Ben will help you line up. You can leave your certificates. You'll come to the stage and get your medallion and be greeted by Dr. Carver and Dr. Luter. We'll tell you we have a number of students. These students are very busy. These students that are all-stars are always very busy, so we have some of them that could not attend. We will recognize those, even those that are not here. I will also tell you I am famous for butchering names, so if it sounds like your name, come on up, okay? I even checked with a couple people before because I went, uh-oh, I'm going to be in trouble. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to recognize our Who's Who class for this year. Our first recipient is Logan Alfano Webb. Megan Bailey. Sydney Barksdale. Oh, I forgot. We're going to do a group photo at the end with all of our Who's Who recipients. Sorry, Rachel. Who's Who recipient and now our outstanding student employee of the semester, Terry Bingham.
We're just sort of doing whatever we feel.
Hey, it's what I'd expect out of an Atlanta Brave.
It's Sunday.
We want to recognize Anna Grace Brown. She couldn't attend, but we would like to recognize her as being an award recipient for Who's Who. Miranda Brown. Bailey? I told you I'd mess up. Bailey Bridges. Grayson Buckanani. Did I get it right? Congratulations. Dorit Kishawn Burton. Hannah Collins. Callie Davis.
John, I'm sorry, man. It's just kind of happening.
Hey, you're the boss. Maggie Drake could not be with us, but we'd like to recognize Maggie Drake as one of our Who's Who recipients. Abigail Ellis. Gracie Ellis. Mary Emmons. Samantha Essex. You got to get the good side, right?
You can maybe stay on this.
Your good side or her good side?
She was worried about the glare.
Oh. Rena Fott. Kenna L. Garst. Caroline Girton. Sean Michael Hackett. James Matthew Hale. Cole Hollis. Emily Hudgens could not be with us, but we'd like to recognize Emily as one of our Who's Who recipients. Catherine Hunt. Dylan G. Ingram. Caitlin Kelly and Gavin Kitchen could not be with us, but we'd like to recognize both of them, Caitlin and Gavin, as being Who's Who recipients. Jordan Lazenby. Was that close? Gracie Lusk could not be with us, but we'd like to recognize Gracie as a Who's Who recipient. Bria McKay.
Awesome. I wish I had that problem.
Mackenzie Brooke McCommon. Curry McIntyre. Julie Mosley. Lauren Myhan. Amelia Catherine Owenby. Ashlyn E. Page. Tashia Parker. I butchered that, didn't I? Joseph Pelrin. Mackenzie Rager. Congratulations. Congratulations. Maddie Smith. Antonia Elizabeth Steele. Mary Claire Swaim. Carter Seth Vandrossic. Natalie Elise Weidenbach. Congratulations. Aaron B. Welch. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our all-stars. Give another round of applause for our 2022 Who's Who at the University of Tennessee at Martin.
I have to say, you'll have to excuse us. This is our first in-person ceremony since 2019. So we're a little picture happy, we're a little giddy, and we're just so excited to be here. It's awesome, right? Like, it's awesome to actually all be back together again. So I've had the honor of serving in this or various positions in our office for years. In the last 2 years, it's been hard to not see the faces of the students as we're celebrating them. So glad we're able to do it together today. So Who's Who is a long-standing tradition here at UT Martin, but now we're going to turn to a relatively new tradition, although it's the 10th year, so I guess at some point we'll stop calling it a new tradition. But we want to make sure that we're recognizing some of the amazing accomplishments by our phenomenal student organizations. They're a huge part of our campus. We have over 150 different recognized organizations that provide students with a vast array of opportunities. Involvement in our organizations allows our students to further explore academic interest, network with professionals in their selected fields, develop critical leadership skills, perform service to the campus and to the community, work closely with the faculty and staff that tirelessly serve as the advisors to their organization. And by the way, they don't get paid to do that, so thank an advisor today, just in case you're wondering. Each year, our organizations do some pretty amazing things and give lots of service back to our campus. Like I said already, this marks our 10th year of recognizing student organizations. So now I'm excited and honored to announce our Student Organization Awards for 2021-2022. When the winners are announced, please enter the stage, be presented your award, and you're going to get a picture, and because we like pictures, and then you'll go back to your seat. First up is our Community Service Award. Each year, our student organizations put in many hours of service and raise thousands of dollars for a wide variety of philanthropic causes. This year alone, our student organizations performed just under 4,000 hours of service. The Office of Student Life and Multicultural Affairs wants to recognize these groups that have gone above and beyond to serve the campus and community. The Gold Level Award recognizes a student organization that has completed at least 500 hours of community service in the period from April the 1st, 2021 to April the 1st, 2022. To be eligible, organizations were required to report their community service programs and outline how their members were involved and the impact that resulted. This year's Community Service Award recipients engaged in activities that benefited many areas of our community. Some activities included volunteering at blood drives, working with local school children at the Martin Enrichment Academy, adding art to the local community, collecting cans of food for local food banks, raising the spirits of the sick and elderly in nursing homes, and raising awareness for a variety of issues. When called, please send an organization representative to the stage to receive your recognition. The 2021-22 Gold Level RSO Community Service Award winners are the League of Striving Artists, Yeah, and once you come up here, there's three of you. We'll take one photo all together. The second group is the Student Government Association. And we also have the University Scholars. The next award is the Registered Student Organization Student Leader of the Year. This award recognizes a student who has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills through their service to at least one, but usually several, recognized university student organization. This individual embodies UTM's values of excellence, integrity, leadership, community, inclusiveness, and creativity. In order to receive this award, the students had to be nominated by either their organization advisor or a member of their respective org. We received several excellent nominations. The selection committee had a very difficult time narrowing the nominees down to just 3 finalists, and then from there, selecting the final winner. At this time, I would like to recognize the 3 finalists for the Student Organization Leader of the Year. So when I call your name, if you could just stand where you are so that we could recognize you. The first finalist is Ms. Erin Carver from the Student Members of the American Chemical Society. Our second is Ms. Bentley Gordon from the Student Alumni Council. And our final finalist is Mr. Isaiah Kennedy with the League of Striving Artists. This year's nominee has held multiple positions in their organization. They're a selfless leader who's always the first to volunteer when help is needed. One of the greatest strengths that they have brought to their presidency is their strong dedication to building relationships both within the organization and in the community. Because of this leader's strong dedication, they were able to navigate the unique challenges of this year, resulting in a return to pre-COVID membership levels and record-setting fundraising for a scholarship that will benefit generations to come. In the words of his nominator, he is a generous leader. He gives of himself, his resources, and his knowledge, especially to our younger members. Please give a large round of applause to the 2021-2022 RSO Student Leader of the Year, Isaiah Kennedy, representing the League of Striving Artists. The next award is the Student Organization Advisor of the Year. This award recognizes an advisor who's gone above and beyond in working with their organization and motivating students. This advisor is chosen on the basis of his or her involvement and knowledge of the organization, ability to challenge leadership, and the amount of guidance and support offered. Each advisor was nominated by a student member of their organization, along with an impressive account of their contributions to the organization over the past year. Advisors play a critical role in all student organizations, and I'm honored that we get to recognize some of the best here today. Finalists, please stand when I call your name so that we can recognize you. The finalists for the Student Organization Advisor of the Year, the first is Dr. George Daniel from Rotaract. Dr. John Glass from the University Scholars. And Mr. Jason Stout from the League of Striving Artists. I do want to say we had a hard time with this one. As you could hear by the cheers, these are all 3 very popular, very great advisors. So our committee had a hard time narrowing it down. But this year's winner was nominated by the organization president. This advisor demonstrates actions every day that set an example for success and involvement for his students and peers. Over his time serving as advisor, he has given countless hours to not only nurturing the success of his students, but also providing community and structure that will only continue to grow. His caring nature and dedication to the students he works with is a major reason the organization has been able to excel and regain momentum despite the current challenges we're living under. As his nominator said, a great leader inspires others to serve. His guidance has given the organization its name and his example of what it means not only to be successful as an artist, but to create a network in which art and artists can flourish. The 2021-22 Advisor of the Year is Mr. Jason Stout from the League of Striving Artists. Say, if you can't tell, LSA is sitting in the back there, so. Now it's time for the Event of the Year presentation. Each year, our orgs facilitate a wide range of programming events for the campus and the local community. This award seeks to recognize an event that demonstrates not only the organization's mission, but its positive impact on students and the campus community. And again, when I announce your organization, please stand so that we can recognize you as the finalists. The first finalist for this year was the Verified Student Art Show, League of Striving Artists. The second finalist is the Boy Scout Merit Badge Workshop put on by the student members of the American Chemical Society. And our third finalist this year is Urban Exchange, done by Under the Influence Fashion Society. When the committee meets to decide on the awards each year, we look at a variety of criteria: the fulfillment of the organization's stated mission and purpose, how it benefited UT Martin or the local community, and the level of preparation that goes into the event. The Event of the Year winner took their mission statement to heart as they planned their event. Their commitment to bettering their community and members was seen in every aspect of the project, from idea to execution. The event allowed students to bring unwanted clothing items and pick out something new. Any unchosen clothing was donated to those in need. Fast fashion is one of the top factors in pollution, so exchanging unwanted clothing and accessories allowed UTM students to creatively and safely get rid of their unwanted belongings. This event allowed the UTM community to be environmentally conscious of its carbon footprint in a creative way. Not only did the event help raise awareness of this important issue, but it also helped raise the visibility of an organization that didn't even exist this time last year. They're making an impact not just in the fashion world, but also in the world of UT Martin. The winner of the 2021-2022 Event of the Year is Urban Exchange, Under the Influence Fashion Society.
Congratulations.
Our final award is the Registered Student Organization of the Year. The criteria is how effective the organization has been in completing its mission, demonstrating the ability to work as a team within the organization and with others, and the positive impact it has had on students, the university, and community in the past year. At this time, we'd like to recognize this year's finalists. When your name is called, please stand. The League of Striving Artists, Spectrum, and Under the Influence Fashion Society. This year's Organization of the Year has been active for over a decade at UT Martin. This year, they focused on building relationships across campus and locally. This is shown through the many partnerships they've built and strengthened with groups such as the UTM Alumni Office, Chancellor's Office, SGA, City of Martin, and so many more. During the past year, they have worked within the mission of its department to further shared goals on campus and in the community. The student members have been models of involvement and have repeatedly demonstrated commitment to the vision of the organization. With a commitment to developing a diversity of events for a diverse group of members and community, this group has continued to maintain its own high standards and that of our office. The 2021-2022 Registered Student Organization of the Year is the League of Striving Artists.
Congratulations.
Thank you to everyone for attending and helping us recognize all of these amazing students. I would also be remiss if I did not introduce a few other people that are here. Without them, this would not be happening. The very best Vanna White in the entire universe is my co-interim director of Multicultural Affairs, Anthony Pruitt. Is he still in the corner over there? And in the back, the best line leader ever, Assistant Director of Student Life, Mr. Benjamin Ort. And our amazing sound tech and the Assistant Director of the University Center, Miss Lindy McCurley. And I think we have Miss Kim, who's another wonderful student worker of ours in the back, helping everybody out back there, so. Awesome. I just wanted to make sure I did that because I could not do this without the help of all these other people. I'm just the pretty face. They're the workhorses. So again, thank you guys for attending and being here to help out. Everyone is invited to a light reception in the Welcome Center. We have some punch and some cookies. But at this time, we would like to take a group photo of the Who's Who honorees. So will all of the Who's Who honorees, faculty and staff, doing it on stage or are we doing it out there? What's going to be? Is Sarah okay, Steve? The stairs out there? There's 45 of them. What would be better? Sorry, guys, this is Steve, our fantastic university photographer. You want to do the stage? Okay, perfect. All right, so here's what I'm going to ask. Who's Who honorees, if you will leave your certificates, come to the stage. Families, friends, please stay seated. Once we are done with this, then the stage will be open for pictures